This is my review on The Dark Knight Rises, my reader review. So, for 10 or 20 years, or 25 years, Batman has been absent as Batman for years, and is now crippled. For unexplained reasons, he's a crippled. We don't know why he has to walk with a cane. I mean, he seemed to be walking fine at the end of The Dark Knight, but now, yeah, he's crippled. Okay. Gotham's is at peace and doing well without Batman. Because of Batman's noble sacrifice that he decided to take the blame for Harvey's actions. And the fact he just decided to disappear as Batman, yeah, things are running smooth now without him. Until this masked figure guy called Bane comes to town, comes in Batman City. Batman decides it's time to suit up and be Batman again. And he falls in love with this girl called Selina, who's also a cat burglar. She's Catwoman in the comic, but she doesn't take the name Catwoman. It's just a cat burglar. Oh, it makes cat puns. And it's meant to be badass this time instead of being funny. Oh boy. So, yeah, Blaine. Did I say Blaine? I meant Bane. Played by Tom Hardy. It's actually a very interesting, complex character. He saved a child from this place. And Batman can't seem to figure out that he's not the child of Ra's al Ghul. He's a completely different person, especially having very specific details of how the story went, that he was this person that worked with the bad guys, and he decided to save the child who lived in the prison. He doesn't think he can pick it out that Bane wasn't the child. He just got really beat badly, and the mask holds the pain together. Holds his face together. It's not really explained that part. Why does he wear the mask? Yeah, explained in the comics and even Batman and Robin it's explained. But it's not really explained here. At all. It's only very hinted at very briefly. So, yeah, after several tries, Batman makes it out of the hole and throws the rope down to him and suits up as Batman and to take back his city. Now, if you're wondering how he got in the hole, well, Bane put him in there after dislocating his back. Looked a lot more like it got broken by Bane. But okay, dislocating, yeah. I can roll with that. This happened because Selina Kyle, also known as Catwoman in the comics, backstabbed Batman and into an ambush. by bringing him into an ambush with her feminine charm. Yeah, and then she finds out that Bruce Wayne and Batman are the same person. Because Bane knows, and he spells it out to everyone in the audience that Bruce Wayne. No, it's actually more Bruce Wayne. He just has his mask on like this, and he talks like this. Talks like this. On Gotham's Reckoning. I can just imagine him starting to have a laugh and be the silliest laugh ever. So, Batman makes it back to Gotham somehow off screen and safe, going the police from dooming themselves. Where the Scarecrow has become judge, jury, and executioner. Due to the criminals of Gotham breaking free because, well, Bane decided to tell the truth of what Batman did and what his hero's act was, and that Harvey Dent was the bad guy all along and responsible for all of that crime. Therefore, the criminals get set free. So, yeah, that's bad. And the criminals, all the criminals of Gotham were not planning on ever being released, and that's kind of cold and heartless, I think. So that was the original plan, thanks to the Harvey Dent program, the process of keeping Gotham Street from the cleaning of criminals and keeping the peace. Yeah, so that backfired, and Jonah Gorv-11 plays this guy called Robin, who will become Robin, or maybe the next Batman. I'm not kidding, that's his actual name, Robin. We find out in the third act of this film, that the final end, when Batman's supposedly dead. And he's really pissed at Commissioner Gordon covering up for lying. And ashamed of Commissioner Gordon. Robin is ashamed of Commissioner Gordon for lying. And in this world, he is not a Cape Crusader like Batman. He is just a police officer of the law, who is a detective, because Commissioner Gordon deputized him to be a detective now for the rest of the film. And meanwhile, while Batman's kicking ass and trying to save the city, John Goldflower's Robin is performing his own act as a character in Girls. He decides to take matters into his hands and kills 2 people, 1, 2, 3 people, because he took the law into his hands. And decides to interrogate a corpse. And then realize that it's dead. And yeah, that's as much as his character arc. Oh, he also becomes best buds with Bruce Wayne and figure out his secret identity as Batman. Wanna know how he figured it out? Because his parents died also, and he knows what it feels like. And he knows the look that he gave when he saw Bruce Wayne is the same look he gave when his parents died. I know, it makes no fucking sense. Yeah, and that's as much explanation we're going to get from this. So, and he doesn't bother blackmailing Batman. Batman willingly gives in to what he's asking him to do, to put his life on line for the sake of Gotham. And no, Gordon doesn't find out from Jonah Gover-Levitt, who is Robin. Oh, and Bane took all Bruce Wayne's findings, and him as Batman failed to stop him. And instead, it leads to a really close chasing between Batman and the police, chasing after Batman. So now at the end. So Batman is back in Gotham and has saved Gordon and the other police, and he tells him to light the fire, and he lights, and the Batman logo symbol pops up, and Bane says, "Impossible." Like he's just like in awe. He's not shocked, he's just in awe. Because he's impressed with him. Yeah. This leads to Gordon disfusing the bomb, so it can't blow up the entire Gotham. So can't blow up Gotham. However, him disfusing the bomb only slows things down, but the bomb's still going. So when the real villain of the film decides to press the button that blows up the bomb, it doesn't work. Because Batman wasn't because what Batman was doing, he thought Bane was the person, and the child Ra's al Ghul, and the person behind the bomb. And so the Commissioner Gordon thought was the person behind the bomb, and everyone else that helps Batman on his journey. And this leads to a cool fight scene between Bane and Batman and the police and the goons of Gotham. So Batman's not fighting. Batman's in the fight of the police. This is the first time I ever see Batman actually fight in daylight. That's outside of the comics, because he has done that in the comics, fight outside of daylight, and also done that in the Adam West version of Batman, but never in for classic Batman, which is the brooding, always kind of serious, but Kingsley will crack a joke. And we'll always have a serious face no matter how high the odds are. And let's talk about how Christian Bale plays Batman. He doesn't play him a man fighting with his inner demons or a man on his period. He plays him like he's a man out of time. And is just tired of fighting. But continues to fight anyway. Because it's his voice protecting his city. I just cleaned my nose, so a bunch of stuff is coming out. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. So, the real culprit behind this madness is Natalia, who Batman slept with as Bruce Wayne, and who he trusted to make sure the bomb stays unlethal and doesn't ever get programmed to do something dangerous. It wasn't really supposed to be a bomb, it was supposed to be something else to help save the environment, something, or some kind of that stuff. So he trusted Natalia, slept with her, and she literally backstabbed Batman in the ribs. And about to press the button to blow up the bomb, and it doesn't work. Batman was just stalling for time to keep Bane busy. It seems like he wasn't planning on actually defeating Bane. He was just planning on keeping Bane busy until the cops arrive and possibly kill him. Oh, this is also the time when he finds out who is the real child of Ra's al Ghul. Not Bane, but Natalia. So, yeah. The bomb's going to go off and we know going and stall for some time. By Batman for some time, and the citizens of Gotham some time to survive and get rid of the bomb. But it's only temporary, not permanent. It's not a permanent answer because what happened was they went after the wrong truck and disfused the trigger, but not the bomb. There were several trucks. One had the bomb. There were two trucks. One had the bomb. One had the trigger, I guess. Commissioner Gordon went after the wrong one, and he finds this out along with his fellow policeman. So it's up to Batman after getting saved by Catwoman, but in this universe is known as Cat Burglar, and also Selina Kyle, because she's not called Catwoman in this. She saves Batman with the help of using a gun that's attached to the Bat-Cycle, which becomes the Cat-Cycle from the comics. So, anyway, so Batman, it's up to Batman to save Gotham by putting his life on the line, but not until after he reveals his identity to Commissioner Gordon of who he really is. And after he confesses his love to Selina and kisses her goodbye. So yeah, that's the end of Batman. And he had a will of the money go to the orphanage of the Wayne, of all the money of the Wayne Foundation goes to this orphanage. This puts a smile on Robin's face, and he decides to become the next vigilante of Gotham. And it ends on that note. But wait, there's more. Alfred decides to go to have a cup of tea and breakfast, and he spots Selina Kyle having breakfast with Bruce Wayne and finds out he's still alive. And that is the end. It is, I really strongly recommend this film. It's one of the best Batman films. The others is Mask of the Phantasm, Batman Returns, and like the old Batman movie, and Batman v Superman. For all the ones that were released in cinema. So yeah, I highly recommend this one. I give it a thumbs up.